Hello everyone, and welcome back to some more Fire Emblem: The Scourge of Proxima. My name is Pondon, and this is a Fire Emblem 8 romhack by the Headband Gang. Last time we died because I was being dumb, and I'm gonna replay this chapter. I had some breakfast. Gonna have some espresso, which is always nice. Oh, it's so good. Love espresso. All right, so we're back here. I'm gonna do the same moves again, and what I'm thinking is I'm going to go this way with Rufus and then have Imperial loop around. I'm gonna like dart back with Rufus after, basically after that turn where I got killed. I'm gonna just like dart back and buy stuff at the shops because I'll have the money to do so, and I'll have time, and there's not really too much else going on the left side of the map. But Imperial, I want him here to deal with the what's it called? The Zimbato man. And then you're gonna go here. And then we'll just get Garo started on the wall sooner. Although, yeah, actually Garo can do that because he can still hatchet the dude. Right, yeah. Yeah, you can hatchet the dude. That's fine. Okay. Good. Let's see how this goes. Little tank. Look at this casual one-shot. Imperial's too strong, man. And I get it, like, he's a self-insert and all that, but, like, he doesn't need to be this broken. Like, he's a Jagan. Like, he's gonna be good. But he's just, like, stupidly good. I mean, maybe this game is more balanced for hard mode than I think. I haven't seen hard mode. I've purposefully, like, avoided reading or seeing about this game to try and go in as blind as possible. But I am going to watch the Mang's recordings after because I am really curious, like, what his feedback was and kind of how he played the maps, because I don't really know if there's anyone else who's done that besides him. And so it's always interesting to see how other people play the game. But anyway, you're going to go down here. We'll use the Silver Lance, whatever. It's a short hack. Let's see. Thinking... 1, 2, 3. You have a hand axe, right? Something stupid. 1, 2 range, man. Annoying. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. How much damage do you take from him? You'll live, but barely. Okay. So... I feel like I should use Garo here. Yeah, I'll do this again. It's a little bit of push and pull in this map, which I think is interesting, because it's a defense map. Okay, then you're doing how much damage? You do 9, and you've got, what, 4 defense? So 5. Yeah, you're fine here, so let's do this. Break down the wall. And then we'll see what happens. Okay, you'll live. Get this guy out of here. Nice level up. Alright. Would love some speed, but hey, it's the breaks. Oh, he could have died to a crit there if I got really unlucky, which would have sucked, but... That 1% crit, man. It's dodgy stuff. Okay, these guys are flying in. Okay. Let's do this. Imperial's just a busted unit, man. Okay, you're gonna get the gold over here. We know what happens, so we're gonna do that. Let's see, so... Can you take 2 hits? Is the question. So 13 and 9, so that's 22 damage. And you're taking 22 minus 8 is 16, so you'll, if I use the elixir, you'll live. So we're gonna do that. Oh wait, no, I just used the vulnerary like a doofus. Okay. Oh, I can do this instead. Yeah, that's fine, because now the other merc can't get to Ulia. And he should be able to survive the javelin, I'm hoping, of the Iron Lance. Barely. Garo like a champion. Got a little aggressive there. Got dicey, but we got through it. I probably could have run Imperial down the right side. Strength, okay, of course. Classic fighter. I probably could have just run Imperial down the right side and made that a little bit easier. But I don't really see the reason to. Because I wanted to get rid of that Zambato guy because he's a little bit scarier. Okay, you'll wait here. Garo's gonna go get this village because he's got no health. And he'll start healing himself up. Oh, I know there's an elixir there, that's right. Okay, you're gonna move up. Ooh, yeah. Ooh, yeah. Alright, so he's doing that. Now, Imperial will go here to get this village. Okay, it's the secret book. So rare to not get an elixir. Okay. Okay, that's a nice hit. Well, let's take another one. So yeah, being in this position helps Rufus quite a bit, I think. Now I gotta peel Imperial back to choke that point. I want to pull the boss in as well. So we'll do this. This little tile here looks odd, but I kind of get why you chose it. Because of the way the pathing works. It just kind of looks odd from my perspective. Okay. How much damage do you deal? Not too much, so it's not really even worth bringing you down here, because... Yeah, Imperial can just do this. Crits, like, unrelenting. He's an unrelenting Jagan. Jagan, he's just good, man. He's just really strong. We'll just switch to this, because I'll still want that range. Then we'll do this. Alright, so we got all the villages. We're going to hold out for a turn and then charge the boss. Strength and defense. Would love to speed on you, bud. But keep getting stronger for me. That's fine, too. It's like these big damage. He's going to double. Oh, look at this. The casual crit. Rufus. Raise the Rufus. Alright, so... I kind of want to give the kill to Rufus now. So we can continue to raise the Rufus. Okay. Oh, okay. That's cool. I like these reinforcements coming in from the side. Steel sword. How do you do, Garo? You can kill this guy. Do you die from him? You don't die, but I can kill him. So I'm not going to heal. Because this is a guarantee. So Garo's going to do this, and then he'll heal up next turn. Garo. A lot of one-tile chokes here. Kind of make this a little bit easier to trivialize a bit. Alright, so you're going to dart back to get some stuff. And we'll leave you at 21, that's fine. Now... we got this nomad dude. So I'm thinking, how much damage does the nomad do? Whoa, big gains. I think it looks like, I don't think he's supposed to be promoted. Just want to go back and check the stat caps on this guy. Make sure they're all set to 20. I'm assuming you replaced like one of the monsters to bring in the nomads. I love nomads, so I'm glad that nomads on horseback, bows. May want to have a slightly less on the nose description, but yeah, the caps you'll want to make sure you work out. That's an easy thing to overlook. I've done that before. Okay, so we'll put Imperial here with the Silver Lance for the boss, and then Ulia. Oh yeah, damage. So you're doing 11. Well, he's got 5 defense still, 4 defense, so he's taking 6. Yeah, he's fine. So we'll put him here. Let's see what happens. Calculated stuff, man. Calculated stuff. Okay, the boss comes in. Richard. Sorry, but we have a job to complete. Richard just likes to do his job. Yeah, pretty ridiculous. Now I'm curious if the chapter ends here. It seems I underestimated you. Richard. Okay. Let's see Imperial's gains. HP luck. Okay. What I would expect from a dragon. Got a dragon shield. Nifty. Raises defense. Oh, the chapter continues. Okay, that's interesting. With the non-Cicaean nomad. It's a nice little sprite. Don't see that one too often. Definitely like some pretty... A lot of emphasis on bringing in the custom animations, which I think are pretty neat. There's so many now in the community, like it's never been a better time to be a ram hacker. So we'll give this to Ulia. I gotta say, I don't think there was really a ton of pressure in this map for a defense chapter. I feel like you could have done more, but I guess you're only using 4 units. Oh, here we go. Didn't see these guys come in. Hello. We can deal with these guys. Yeah, let's deal with them. Rufus will just take care of this guy quickly. And he's got to go shopping. That's what he's going to do. That's the plan. Okay. And then Imperial's going to just head back up. Garo's going to send one back. Elixir time. Dude's got massive HP, needs the full heal. Alright, there we go. Okay. I could have switched the Steel Axe, but I'll stick with the hit that I get with the hatchet. Up, up, and triangle disadvantage. Garo's hit rate is still pretty shaky. Okay, another Nomad, another Peg. Okay. Then vulnerate you up, Ulia. Just in case, because you're like always at risk of death. Let's see. Oh, Peg up here too. Sneaky. Just gotta make sure the camera's covering all these reinforcements, man, because this could be real easy to miss. Let's see. We're gonna buy an Iron Lance, a Steel Sword, a Steel Lance for Ulia. Not for Ulia, for Imperial. An Iron Axe for Garo. And a second Iron Sword just in case. Alright. I'll take one of everything. Alright, so... Perfect. Then... do this. Okay, Garo does that. Gets a level up. Let's see. I love Garo's mug. Levin, I looked up who did it. It's Levin. Levin does such a nice job with art. Man, Levin's really a good artist. And I enjoy his work very much. Okay. Casual. Rufus. Absolute casual. Raising the Rufus. Let's go. Can we get some speed? Nope. Luck and res though. Okay, he's gotta get those stats sometime. Peg. Archer. Lancer. Alright, so it's the final turn. So we'll move Ulia in just in case. We'll move Garo in just in case. I'm actually curious. Let's see. I can rescue her. Is there anything going on in the inn? No. That would have been fun. Fun little Easter egg there if you could do that. Like, I think Bloodlines does it where you have to like rescue the guy off the throne, and then if you sit on it, you get like a goddess icon or something like that, which I always thought was pretty cool. Let's see. Rufus. How much damage do you do? 12. Rufus has like what? 7 defense. You're taking 5. And then this guy's got 11 minus 7. So you're taking 4. So you're taking 9. Yeah, you're fine. So I can do this. Because we already know Imperial's going to bork the archer. Yeah, because he's taking... Let me double check that because I forgot to calculate this. So he's got 11. And this guy's doing 11, 12. So that's 23 minus 14, which is 9. Yeah, you're fine. So then as long as this doesn't miss, We're gonna trade this over. Yeah, we'll try and save some of our good weapons. It's guaranteed anyway, so may as well use the cheaper item. I didn't get to go to the shop though, which kind of sucked, but it is what it is. Okay. Rufus. There we go. Calculated stuff, man. Calculated. Alright, we did it. Haha! The enemy has been routed. You saved us all. How can we ever thank you? Not all of us. These ruffians still burned down my house. What am I going to do now? What do you care? After you're done playing hero, you can go back to your cozy castle. At least he tried. What did you do during all of this? Like I need a lecture from the town drunk. At least I fought to protect people. Great deal of help you were while you were cowering. Please stop fighting. There's no time to be arguing amongst yourselves. What's done is done. You should rebuild whatever has been destroyed. He's right. I own a tavern, not an inn. But it should be big enough to house those who lost their homes. At least until the other homes have been built. She likes to remind people that it's a tavern, not an inn. See, we're getting somewhere. With what y'all went through, any progress is good progress. Well, if it isn't the heroes of the day, have a round on the house. Don't mind if I do. Something strong, please. Sir Imperial, please, let him. He deserves a break. Anyways, Eliza, was it? That's right. Do you know what prompted these men to attack you? It's difficult to remember. I was just so overwhelmed. Please, I need you to concentrate. Even insignificant details could be important later on. That's a gameplay hint if ever there is one. Well, there was one thing I saw that struck me as odd. I was walking Gara home after he was in a drunken stupor. I think I saw one of those men out of the corner of my eye. You saw them? I think so. Didn't get a clear view of them, but I did see some movement. I was just closing up shop, and these men came to me saying I saw something I shouldn't have. Can you show me where? If the building is still standing, yeah. Follow me. Here. This is about where I saw him. What possibly could have happened here that you shouldn't have seen? Maybe it wasn't what you saw, it's where you saw. Ooh, the red text. What are you talking about? Look for any small spaces, anywhere you could stash something, loose bricks, soft patches of soil, a blasted gutter, I don't know. Just look everywhere. If it is what I think it is, there should be something hidden here. Sir Imperial, I found something. You have? What'd you find? A small pouch of gold. That's it? There's a tag on it. It only has one word written. Pantheon. Pantheon. That means absolutely nothing to me. How about you, Ulia? Me neither. How odd. Something tells me this won't be the last time we'll see of this. Agreed. These people we fought in Ariel's fort and now this. There's something going on. Something is going on. Very astute observation, my lord. Truly ingenious problem solving. I'm being serious. I don't know what's going on, but whatever it is, I don't like it. This like dynamic between like Imperial and Ulia is kind of interesting. Like Imperial's like kind of serious about like what he does, but he's also like kind of like sort of rough around the edges and isn't afraid to like kind of like jostle the prince, which I think is like kind of refreshing, honestly. And Ulia's like he like oscillates between like being like you can tell he's just like a young man coming to grips with like his role. Like he tries to be like, you know, sort of this noble, he wants to like be like this model person, like he's trying really hard, but he's also like kind of earnest and hot-headed, like he really wants to prove himself and like will dive in. It's an interesting balance, and I think the two of them kind of juxtapose each other well, so I look forward to seeing how this dynamic continues to evolve between the two of them. But it's just weird that Imperial's name is Imperial. Like it just takes me out of it every time. I don't know what's going on, but whatever it is, I don't like it. You're right. We should hurry back to King Alteon, inform him of what we learned. Yeah, let's go. You've been a great help, Eliza. I hope you and the rest of the village recover from this. I train y'all to defend yourselves, but then there'd be no one to defend the prince. Lots of y'all dropping. There's a lot of y'alls. Good lord knows I can't leave him alone for more than a minute. Just have someone always keep watch so you don't get ambushed like this again. Thank you so much. We'll be fine on our own. I trust that you will. Still, I'll send some soldiers to protect Limcrest in my absence. Come on, Rufus. It's time to go. At once, my lord. You stay safe now. Well, thank God you three are still here. Oh, it's you. You're the one who helped us in that fight, right? Yeah, I was. I wanted to ask if I could join you all. Join us? Why? As thanks.
If it weren't for you, Eliza would have died. Heck, I would have died trying to protect her. Look, I'm a wreck. I've been a useless drunk for these past few years. Today was the first time I've ever had a purpose. Then why don't you stay with her, defend Limcrest? They can defend themselves, especially now that they know something's coming. I'd probably just keep wasting away in that bar if given the chance. I feel if I join y'all, I'd do more with my life. Help more than just one person, you know? Well, you have shown yourself. You have shown you know how to defend yourself. Alright, you can come along. I want to make one thing perfectly clear. You're paying for your own drinks. It's perfectly fine with me. Well, alright then. Welcome to the team. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Promise you won't regret this. Gareth's trying to turn it around. I like it. Turn it around, guys. Don't drink it. Don't drink too much. A lesson. There's a lesson here. So that was chapter 1-2. I once again, like, the eventing is top notch. I think the map is a good size. I think the layout could be improved a little bit. I think the pacing of the chapter is a little off. Like, I think you could do some more tweaking on like when you bring in reinforcements and how many enemies start on the map and stuff like that. Like for a defense chapter, like it felt like pretty empty, and it felt like I had plenty of time to prepare for each wave of enemies as they came. I think you want to try and make it so that it's harder to get the village versus just like I was able to just like wrap around with Imperial the entire map basically. Like he just did like a loop from one end to the other. I would like a little bit more pressure in my defense maps to like make getting that village a little bit more challenging. But overall, I thought it was like a pretty solid first attempt at a defend map. Nighttime village maps are fun. There's multiple points to deal with. One tile chokes make it a little bit more trivial. I mean, these enemies don't hit super hard, but Ulya's really frail, so you really only have like 3 guys you can defend with. I think a little bit more could be done to just make this a little bit more challenging. Overall, like my death was just purely by my own carelessness and not something that could have been very easily avoided, as you saw here on this run. But overall, like I think this was a fine little chapter. There's a lot of y'alls. I like that Garo wants to turn it around. I really like his art. Levin did a really nice job with the portrait. I like kind of seeing where this dynamic with Imperial and Ulya goes. Curious to kind of see what's next. I'm kind of hoping we get like some more units to use because like it's been 3 chapters and I haven't had like more than like 3 or 4 units to control the entire time, which is kind of like not my favorite, to be perfectly honest. Like I want to have like a bigger army to deal with, or just a little bit more going on, especially since Imperial is such a dominating and centralizing force on these maps. Like having just some more stuff to do so that I can use my other units a bit more aggressively would be great. So I'm going to give it a pass because it's only chapter 1-2. Like it's still very early. So I'm curious, and there's definitely like a little bit of a difficulty spike. I don't want to say a spike, but just like a nice increase compared to the last one. So I'm curious to see where it goes. But guys, this has been chapter 1-2 in plain sight. And this is Fire Emblem, the Scourge of Proxima, a Fire Emblem 8 romhack by the Headband Gang, led by Z-Flare. I'm your host, Pondon, and I'll see you guys next time for more in chapter 1-3, Descent. Until then, I will see you guys next time. Be safe out there. Stay safe, y'all.